Comrade Lante Oriake, live on Facebook and YouTube. Like us, follow us, and be the first to know. This is Oriake, live on Facebook and YouTube. Like us, follow us, and be the first to know. This is the Comrade Show. Make Comrade Show way. Comrade Lante Oriake, live on Facebook and YouTube. Like us, follow us, and be the first to know. This is.
Yes, my people, greetings to you all, morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are joining us from. This is the Comrade Show, and this is the segment we call the Comrade and Friends. And of course, I want to say a very big thank you all to you all for your support. My name is Comrade Lante Oriake, and of course, I've got the members of the crew. I call them the Musketeers. And today, this evening, we are going to be looking at, of course, you know, we are going to be looking at issues around Edo State. And, of course, we're going to be looking at the South-South geopolitical region of Edo State and some of the disturbances we are having right there and some of the things that are happening with the governors of the South-South in Edo State. But before we do that, we are going to be taking a look at the security situation in Edo State, giving you some update, as it were. Of course, members of the crew, they will be joining us shortly. And, of course, I'm going to be introducing them. But before them, I want to enjoin us to, you know, please support the program by sharing the program. Chris Van Majayi, God bless you. Kingsley Igbinovia, thank you so much. Gladys Haraku, oh, I love that name. Haraku. Thank you so very much for joining. Yes, Merrick Imade, you are somebody. Uwese Kakabo Churchill, Isuze, Ayama, Isuze. These are wonderful Benin names. I love it. I love it. Samuel Iguma, thank you so much. Osi, amigo. Very, very nice to have you on board. Please, if you are typing, let us, do us a favor, let us know where you are joining us from so we can just acknowledge that. It's always nice to do so. I see you, Agbe CY, very good evening to you. Prince Eric Kelly, good evening to you. Yes, so Francis KC, Ehioye Irowa, God bless you so much. Thank you so very much for joining us. Yes, so Dorin Evanta, I see you. Sly Igbins. Now somebody you be with the Domo Bros. Michael Gwansa. Wow, that's a lovely one. Yes, so God bless you. Frederick Okwemose, my brother. Yes, so Francis KC, all the way from London. God bless you, Francis. God bless you so much. I see you. Yes. Samuel Guma, God bless you. Omege Matthew. Please, let's share the broadcast. Let's get some numbers together. We've got some matters to look at. Yes, so Buster Iyere from the UK. God bless you so much. If you're UK, we're too much. You guys are wonderful people, you know. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Viso Sayende from Paris. Yes, so God bless you. Julius, so very much. Stanley Ezomo, I see you. Thank you so much. Okao, where you're in local government now. I see you, my brother. Jolly Odion Oko, God bless you. From Leeds, United Kingdom. UK people not too much, man. You know, and I saw Europe people still be. America, man, wonderful guys, man. See that's plenty. Austin Yahe from Italy. Bonjourno, God bless you, my brother. Thank you so much. Godwin Iguabao, thank you so very much. Yes, so Uche Chukumerije Uchena, one Kekwan from Ebon State. Kedu Kodi, greatest my brothers. I salute you. Etiosa Evidence. Sonny Como from Italy, thank you so very much. Julius Iyamu, greetings to you. I thank you guys very, very much. Rosemary Excel, thank you. Please, let's share the broadcast. Let's get the numbers together so we hit the ground running. The matter go tough today. I'm not going to let you know because the matter is the way they on ground. It don't matter. We don't settle up. You know, we go still talk about us more, you know. Uche Felix, God bless you. Thank you so very much. He's saying that from Ring Road. I see you, my brother. You don't say Ring Road menu. We don't know which one you did from. Victoria Johnson. Yes, so. Omokwale Franca, I see you. Franca, my person. You are somebody. Bishop Osadolo, God bless you. Osinachi Oliver from Cyprus. One okay. Kedu. Kemaka, everybody. Thank you so very, very, very much. Yes, Eviso Sayanda, I see you, my brother. God bless me. Swalele Yato. West Mr. Oteme, God bless you. Citizen in your heart, thank you so very much. We're going to hit the ground running right now. I hope that we are still sharing. Let's keep sharing. Let's get the numbers together. But in the meantime, I want to hit the ground running by bringing in, of course, I call them the Musketeers, and I have them in a big ogao, a name, now Austin Iremiran. Mr. Austin, please say hello to the people, bro. They want to hear your voice.
Thank you, Lampton. Thank you, our viewers. We are back again to have a few discussions about our state and Nigeria. God will bless you now for staying with us. So hope we will enjoy our time.
We'll not go take from there. We'll bring Agbon straight away. Mr. Agbon, tell the people how you feel, man. How today won't be. Greet everybody, my brother. They want to really.
Our people, we hello. We did our day again. A much better Sunday today. I greet all of you now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on which part of the world you view us. All our people, thank you as they follow this our program. We hail you now.
So thank you very much, my guys. Yes, my people, greetings to you. Please let's keep sharing. Yeah, Prince Ken, Usama, I see you. We're gonna go straight to where we are. I'm gonna direct this one to Agbons. A week ago, 2 weeks ago, Edo was boiling. Killings from left, right, side corner. The governor, many of us asked that he should address the people. He didn't actually make that state address, as it were. But he did cause the community police unit. Went ahead to empower, vigilantes across various quarters in Edo State. And of course, work with the IGO police, who did send, a lot of mobile policemen down to Edo State, to Benin City most especially. Today, we have seen a lot of action, by the combined team of the security, apparatus of Edo State. How do you assess the situation of today, security-wise, in Edo State, as compared to just a week ago? Agbons.
Thank you, my brother, Comrade. It is with great joy that we kick off to this program, unlike how we were feeling last week Sunday. It was very bad. I must congratulate the state governor for swinging into action. There were a lot of permutations last week. Everybody they talk, go here, talk, go there. The whole state, like you talk, they boil. The state was just the boiling point. Everywhere they get to the boil. Everywhere they hot. Killings everywhere with these court growths and crime and all that.
Yeah.
But like you talk, with good arrangements, with knowledge and proper charisma, the governor was able to, and his team, they have been able to bring the situation under control. And kudos to the security agencies, the police, the army, all of them. Everybody put hands together. That's why we always talk, say, if we work together, if we want to achieve more. This was a team effort, but the government provided leadership where it was needed most. So there was a show of force, my brother. The crime prevention, na local matter. You see that 877 local police where the commission last week really helped, because we talk about this program at that time. Armed robbers and people where they do crime, they not be spirits. They live among us. So with information, security agencies, they will know what to do. They will carry out arrests, because it's better to prevent crime before it happens. So to be honest, I'm very happy that the situation has been brought under control.
Okay, let's me quickly go to my brother Austin Remera. Pharmacist, I'm going to ask you this. We what we now have in Edo State. Of course, they are still making lots of arrests. As the updates given by the Commissioner of Police just a couple of days back shows that a lot of things ongoing. What do you think we should expect going forward, given the state of things right now in Edo State, security-wise?
Thank God, thank you, Oga Lampton, and thank you, Tony, too. Like last Saturday, we even get to the stage where we even call for army. But we thank God, say camp don't return, and hopefully this will continue until we get back to normalcy. I thank the governor and everybody, and even the people from Edo State too, the citizens, because last Sunday we begged them where to make them support. And with their support now, we don't come to where we did now. But the matter still never finished. Because remember, say, apart from the court killings and all, many of the prisoners will escape. Many still there outside. And some of them not get future. So they're ready to kill anybody. So we still get small work to do. Or even, in fact, we still get big work to do to make sure that we get everybody for proper position. So whatever the government they do now with the Commissioner of Police and other arms of government, I go say make them intensify. Make we not relent to, because if we relent now, does it say we don't tire and if it come back again? In fact, the government continue their spread of their all the information where they get. If not to carry from local government to make sure say we really put this under control. Because if the country, if the states they peaceful, that means we will get dividends of democracy. So to answer your question, really, that regular meeting with governor they get, make it intensify, we'll continue to get more intelligence, because police really now local team. So the more the people take ownership, the better for us, and the more we go get there. But from last Sunday, come reach now, say the killing itself don't reduce, and we know the year too much. Now better thing for the side of the government and the people of Edo State. So I thank them well, but more need to be done.
Seen this before. We have been here before, you know, and all of that. The question I actually want to ask is this: is it not possible for us to have a more permanent solution, particularly to the issue of courtism? I mean, this whole thing, a lot of allegations, you know, made against courtists, and of nailing the issue of courtism to final rest in Edo State.
Yes, thank you, Comrade Lampton. The solution for me now, make Edo State government do exactly what they did with CDA matter. Make I tell you, we used to say it that if government really mean to do something, government will do it. And looking at the kind of governor we will get for Edo State now, if it was saying go do something in the do it's very cerebral. So, and the methodical, the way we they do things, you know, they just they carry, they plan, they strategize. So one of the ways where this courtesan go take stop now make them criminalize them. Because just imagine, when we did school that time, I live like for higher institution, you go to hear about courtesan, and then you go to hear when we did small, we go to hear say, they say maybe it's like some men that did some court, like Bonnie and all the rest, which we know, say, okay, that they hold their meeting for men and all that. So now those one we know. So how courtesan can't enter streets? That one get us a bit, because all that part of the fail this community development association where they harass person that time if you want to build house or buy land for Benin. They go at plan. So House of Assembly go make government send make them send a message to House of Assembly so that they promulgate they put it into law. So anybody that is found to be involved in this courtesan, because from this courtesan, crime, another atrocity they start. So that is number one. Then number two, I go to say our youth not can get they not can get hope for future. So a lot of them were just all over the place. So no mentors, no role models. So only when you stubborn, you you dey fit use force take talk to person, grab wetin no be your own, then you go hammer as they talk. So but as we don't get responsible government now, education, all our children dey school, then employment go dey, economy of the state dey improve, agriculture, infrastructural development, power. So people go dey meaningfully engaged. Because they always say the idle man's hand na devil workshop. So those are the 2 points wey me go give my brother as a lasting solution to this problem of cultism.
Thank you very much, Dr. Agbons. Austin, from your own point of view, my brother, looking at the situation, because right now, each time these kind of things, they happen, we've always found a way to, what I call cosmetic arrangement. We go just treat the surface. I mean, where there is a matter, there's an Iwinwizim in the matter. Sorry, Iwinwizim may not have English equivalent, but there's a matter inside the matter. Okay? Now, and that matter inside the matter is, if these boys have no access to guns, probably our society go for the better. And there's this allegation that some policemen are even responsible for renting out guns to some of these boys, providing them areas where they will fit get guns and all of that. Then our politicians themselves, they supply guns for their own personal selfish interests. At the end of the day, I mean, we've seen footages of, some of these boys being brutalized by the military, caught in different things with arms and ammunition here and there, and all of that. And I can bet that there may be no investigation as to the source of those guns, and this will be carried out on the ones where they don't catch. Maybe they don't know the source of their weapons, like guns and nothing when they get, people when supply them, probably from politicians or from police or from this, so that they begin to cure the matter from the root. What is your take, my brother, on that?
Thank you. In fact, the 2 suggestions where my brother Tony give don't finish the whole matter. Identify the policemen themselves, not the policemen, the corrupt policemen themselves, and also from our politicians. We know that from history. Those are the 2 major areas where these people they get armed. Not only armed that they get support and influence. Remember, say our country, when one big man they support you, he go do everything possible to truncate any form of investigation where go carry truth, go meet where they dey. And me and you go agree, say, even though we get new government for Edo State now, the Nigerian factor still never change. So it go take a bit of time, because they go get away where they go try. Till today now, we never hear this. So that name na Evans. We know they know how those things they go, and you don't clearly identify them. That investigation are waiting they miss. Whether our governor for Edo State get the full power now, I don't know. Probably maybe we will get more information as this matter go by. But I go advise anyone who they don't catch for Edo State, make we try, make the government too put pressure on the justice system and the Ministry of Justice for Edo State. Make sure say we do proper investigation to fish them out. Once we start to they get one story go lead to the other, we will get all the information, because what you talk they very correct. So now waiting we go beg, maybe we not think of the entire Nigeria now. After all, this thing at Edo State they happen. To beg the governor and those people where they in charge, make we do proper investigation. Not necessarily say we they kill all the criminals, but you want to get them to find out exactly how the country get done, who give them. If not the corrupt police officer, we know how to handle that one. If not from government, so that we don't know the exact thing from her. So if we get proper investigation, my brother, that will be a very big milestone in support to waiting my brother Tony talk. Until we criminalize them, cultism, we know if we get there. I don't know whether that one they within the power of the governor, but if not for the entire country, once we make them a criminal offense, it will be less easier to prosecute and to find out. And for that investigation, we need to really put that into bear. If there is proper investigation, we not allow big man or one person will get influence, truncate that process, we will get a very good result, my brother.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother, Austin, pharmacist Austin. Well, we are not going to dwell on this matter anymore. The matter is still developing matter, that we are going to be looking at, time and again, and hoping that things improve. But from, the things that we can gather from social media as comments for people, I think that I will actually advance that by saying that government should create an enabling environment, for enterprise activities to be able to, take place, so that people can be, more people can be employed. And I'm sure that the governor of Edo State, so far so good, is doing a good job in that direction. And we are hoping that, within a while, probably not another 1 to 2 years, the dividends of all of it are important, because as they say the idle mind is the devil's workshop and all that. So on that note, we are going to, we have identified a few things, and we are hoping that authorities are taking notes. Apart from us discussing these things here, we equally do our best to equally put them in writing and forward them somewhere, so that they can be given some consideration, as it were. Well, let me take this caller.
I'm calling you from Sunderland.
Oh, God bless you, sir. Go ahead, sir. We can hear you.
Yes, on the issue of insecurity in our state, Edo State, we have not discussed the issue of family values. What has happened to our family values? For example, before I went to University of Benin in the early 80s, my parents called me aside and said, look, know the family you come from. Don't go there and misbehave. Don't join any cause. Your brothers and sisters, they've been there, they set a record. We want you to emulate that record. So we no longer talk about our family values, about intelligence. For example, for those of us living in the UK, we do know that the bulk of security activities in the UK is based on intelligence gathering. How are we gathering intelligence in Nigeria, especially in Edo State, from brain sellers to between the civilians and the police? Because if you go and provide intelligence to the police, how are you sure that that information you're giving to the police is secure? Those of whom you are providing that intelligence, you will not be attacked by them. Then thirdly, about equipment and training. I don't know how equipped or train our drones and helicopters, especially when a crime is taking place. Then we also talk about the recruitment, the policemen we are recruiting. How about their character? Do we go into their background? Do we look at their character? Do we look at, the people they are associated with? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. That was quite, a very incisive contribution. Of course, well, this caller has made some very useful points, and I think everything he said is equally very will help. I think the reason why we are in this area is to look at lasting solutions, that we can have to these issues, so that they don't get to reoccur. Austin, just for 1 minute, how would you assess the contribution of this last caller?
I cannot thank Mr. Busted enough. He said everything, and just to sum it up, most of the things he said are border more on character, which is why we are here now, because all these things have all been eroded from our society, because we no longer have value. There's no value attached to anything anymore. All we do now in our country is just money, 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 money. His 4 points are absolutely correct, and we hope that the government of the day will take a cue from that.
Agbons.
Yes.
Same question.
Very, very good, solid contribution from our brother Buster Ire. He talk on very well. We family values and respect and dignity of labor has disappeared from our society. And like I said earlier on this show today, some of these things are a result of some of the product of bad governance, where people cannot legitimately reach their aspirations, where people just, for one reason or the other, government just abdicate their role, and there is no a generation of youth who didn't have role models. So, and that is why we are where we are. But like I said, looking at the trajectory where we are now, with this current government in Edo, there are visible changes. Yeah.
Thank you very much, my brother Agbons. Now, yes, that's where we are going to, leave that, the issue of security. The other matter I want to bring on, which is a matter that we are going to spend some time to look at, as holistic as possible. My people, let me quickly lay a foundation for this. A week ago, or barely so, the governors of South South, they had a meeting to raise certain issues with the federal government of Nigeria. Now, one of the issues that was to be raised was the incident on the Niger Delta oil. Nigeria took over the Niger Delta oil. Nigeria personalized the Niger Delta oil. That the Niger Delta oil became the property. As a matter of fact, I will say nothing, because what they say they give back to the Niger Delta is like giving some countable, seed of sand, in midst of a drum full of sand, as it were, and all that. Now, the Niger Delta land, they no longer have farmland because Nigeria is tapping oil from Niger Delta. They don't have water anymore because, much of the, body of water they have, has been, has been corrupted, eroded by oil spillage, polluted seriously by oil spillage and all that. They don't fish. The farmers have lost their job. They don't plant, they don't fish. Now, when you go to infrastructural development, they are nowhere to be found. There are still people, in fact, where are women, are these ones just, hearing from being monkeys or whatever. The wealth that God created in their land, they should be kings and queens. But they are among the poorest people of this world. Talking of the people of the Nigeria. Say that the natural resources of Nigeria belongs to Nigeria. Okay, no problem. They'll be tapping the crude oil from Niger Delta. If I will soon come to the Niger Republic, we are coming to all that area. Now, the gold that Zamfara State is mining from in Zamfara belongs to Zamfara, not to Nigeria. And this is a natural resource as well. And they are saying that natural resources belong to Nigeria. The area of Niger Delta belongs to Nigeria, but Zamfara gold belongs to Zamfara. And yet the federal government is laying pipeline upon pipeline to tap the crude oil from Niger Delta and take it to the north. Take it to where they wish. Now, the certain people have not looked at this. Behind all animals are equal, but some are more equal than the others. Meanwhile, don't forget that some time ago, one human being from the north, and I don't want to dignify this human being by trying to call or remember his name. One human being from the north, in a gathering of some northern leaders, laid claim to the fact that that we lay claim to the oil of the Niger Delta because the northern part of Nigeria occupy more land mass in Nigeria than the southern part of Nigeria. So therefore, with the oil of the Niger Delta be a Nigerian property, it is the northerners that will lay better claim to it as their own property. All of this, they are happening under Buhari. Now anyway, make I just leave the matter there. So, to follow up with the matter when I lay now, I want to play one audio. For copyright reasons, I'm not going to play the video. But I just want you guys to take a listen. Now, what's it called? The South South governors, they had a meeting. The federal government was supposed to send, some representatives of the National Federal Executive Council to the meeting. The meeting The crew from the federal executive was to be led by the chief of staff. Therefore, they were all seated, waiting. Some prominent chiefs of the South South, they were seated. Rulers, able-bodied men and women, human beings that protect the interest of Niger Delta were seated. But if I have to send a text message that they can no longer make the meeting because Buhari said they should not come to the meeting, they should attend to another kitchen meeting, you know, in the federal government kitchen. They dashed everybody, disrespected our governors. Disrespect meeting, no can get heard. My people, this is where we are. But I want to play one response from one of the youth leaders who attend the meeting. Make we listen. No video, just listen to the audio.
Carry this message. Nah, give Gambari. Make Buhari they hear. We dey give them just few days. We go rumble the economy of this country. As I wanna, enough of the insult. Me, I first know say this meeting no get ahead. Because everything about Niger Delta na joke. Everything about South South na joke. All the politicians wey be appointees for South South supposed to don't come this state. They supposed to stay here. Since this meeting was planned, all the ministers from South South, where them dey? Are they not supposed to be the first people to come for the stakeholders meeting? Are we not supposed to, as a people, have had discussions? They play politics with South South. If South South not there, they for appoint them. All of them don't make friend finish. They don't go outside make friend finish. Now 2023 be their problem. 2023 Abi. If like say that, see, make them know NSAS na play. NSAS na play. Make it happen for this South. It go be. This one don't show now. We be our governor. Say all those play when they play with this bull. More I just carry this message. They go out. That don't play don't end. This laugh one and they laugh with presidency don't end. No, not be our problem. If you like, I send letter to you tomorrow. No, it not accept my letter. It no concern me. I don't talk. They laugh one and they laugh with the presidency. Not be our problem. When I go Abuja, if I say the allocation they sweet on her, and I go come plan meeting finish from where on our day, on our way in our own side, on our be like strong men. See us on the week. Not the week they give Gambari. Gambari we just take office some few days ago. Just imagine. Someone for a product of struggle. What don't they do? Gambari go just call you. They cancel meeting. A whole governor of Delta State. When in the march, youths of Niger Delta they behind you. Gambari they cancel your meeting when you fix for South South. You don't tell us something. Now make the they like us. Because we know if we take the nonsense from them. And if we are not resolve this matter within the next few days, our own answers get another tune.
Wanna help me now?
We cannot be taken for granted all the time. See East West Road, they rotting, they go. People they die every day. They send a consultation, they still cancel them. They dash us money, whether they call 13% derivation that they take. You don't reach after this meeting, we no hold like this. We're gonna reject all those offers. Until we and this government sit down like this. Even allocation say money no collect. No, because we need to inconvenience ourselves to get result. We're gonna not collect anything from them again. We're gonna at least to show, say, when I respect South South, we're gonna not pick any call from presidency, at least within the next 24 hours. If they take their phone call, if I say, when I don't sell us out, this meeting is as important as any other meeting in this Nigeria. I know what talk again, I play the very foul.
Comrade show, Comrade Lante Oriake, live on Facebook.
Well, my people, that is the submission, my brother. That's what a Joy Youth who was part of that meeting, who was expecting the Niger Delta, to be, respected, at least You understand? And the man is, as far as I'm concerned, he spoke my mind. I am sure that if I was there, I was going to respond the same way. But I want to quickly ask, Austin, what is your take on this matter, my brother?
Thank you so much, my brother Lamte. You know, every day for our national history, we always get one thing or the other. For me, the federal government don't they disrespect the Niger Delta and South South since. The event of last week was just a clear confirmation of the lack of disrespect on the part of the federal government. That meeting must have been planned and organized for a long period. For them, whatsoever reason, at the last hour, not to put in any attendance at all, they shameful. In fact, waiting stop the president from also attending the meeting, because the issue of the Niger Delta is a serious issue. They were still not there. All appointees from Niger Delta were still not there. That even makes the situation even really worse. People were not concerned about Una. They disrespect Una. One of you were the son and daughter of that land too. You were not there. Or the governor. That is a big disrespect. And you know what thing tell me, Lamte? There is only one thing. We don't run away from her. We go still come back to come talk her. We talked about this matter a few weeks ago. We even insult our people. Say we don't even turn useless of respect or regions and federating units will make up Nigeria. Now to go back to only one thing, and that starts with arrow. Simply put, restructuring. We need to go back to go change that document where they call constitution. I appeal certain common man they talk since. Now for the generality and the betterment of every region, every area will make up Nigeria. If the federal government really is sensitive, reminding yourself and knowing fully well that Niger Delta region, now then they cook the food where everybody for the country and for where we think they get business for Nigeria. It is bad, it is shameful. Poor, not to talk of logic. So we need to do something further, because this cannot continue. You cannot continue to marginalize one group where they produce food for the entire country. You talk about for your intro, Zamfara. Whereas the oil for Niger Delta, we not feel land, it don't cause problem for our land, yet they still not give us respect. According to that president for that speech just now, they give us 13% derivation, and with the happy put. Because the way our system be, Lamte, sometimes we go blame the governor, but again, the system to make them not get power. Ask me why. Our document, 1999 Constitution, we need to retalk them. We need a restructuring to discuss how this will go. Now the same matter now affect police. Now the same matter now affect oil. It affect almost everything, Lamte. So anywhere we go from up to down low. We must come back. If our country go better, we have to come back to retalk how we go take exist as a country. As it sit now, federal government get all the powers. Almost 1 week on now, no apology. I never hear any wahala now from the governors. They don't go back to their cocoon. It will not be possible. And if you postpone violence today, it will happen tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it will happen the day after. So it is sad. It is a bad event, but it calls for one thing. We need to come back to the table to talk properly about restructuring. We have established that people from Niger Delta, we from South, that will be our #1 enemy. How many ministers now don't resign following that event? If na advanced country, you go see people don't they resign. Say they're not they happy with the federal government do. Anyone don't resign? all we dey do na just for our pocket. We must redig, restructure, and reorganize that constitution. If not, my brother, it go lead us to terrible trouble, and anarchy go dey brew small small. Wey be say even the federal government no go get space to even to hold us again.
Thank you very much, Pharmacist Austin Remira. Agbons, reign of mockery. The government closed down Nigeria border to all other countries, but open it to Niger Republic. This same Niger, the Minister of Transportation told Nigerians when we not get good roads that they want to extend the railway to Niger Republic. Federal government just signed an agreement to buy petroleum products from Niger Republic. Nigerian government don't work out complete arrangement that they supply Niger Republic electricity. Complete arrangement to make it even more stable. We not get light. People are beginning to ask what is about the concept of Jubril in Aso Rock. Some of us are beginning to wonder because the Jubril they purport is from Sudan. Does it mean that our president has something with Niger Republic? And in the light of all of this Niger Republic matter, Nigeria matter, Zamfara gold, this Niger Delta neglect, and all these other things, don't our governors have every reason now to be singing restructuring? Dr. Agbons, giving all of them, many more that I may not be able to mention right now. Don't they have reasons to come together and start seeking restructuring?
Thank you, my brother Lante. The Bosch South South meeting on Tuesday. It was on Tuesday. It was a shame on the part of the federal government. Many people feel not know this one. That meeting suppose don't hold since. It was the federal government that also changed the date, to their own convenient time, and the governors agreed to hold that meeting that day. And many people also feel not know also that that meeting was supposed to hold in the morning. The federal government delegation, they phoned the South South governor's chairman, Delta governor, Ifeanyi Okowa, say I beg, made them move meeting to 1 o'clock that day. So all our governors, all our traditional rulers, the stakeholders, they say, okay, no problem. 1 o'clock reach. And the message come from the chief of staff to the president saying then they want hold one meeting here and there for Abuja, so they cannot come. So it was now a huge slap for, like my brother Austin don't talk am. Because of the system where we operate, really nothing where these governors will fit do. Because if they overtalk now, federal government will just they go stop their allocation and all that. So they cannot really do anything. But this is where me want come in now. The only thing where the South South region where we go fit do now, we are now begin to really sing, like you talk, to sing about restructuring. I must tell you something, and this is one pain I've always had about governance for Nigeria. When people never enter government, they go they talk. But once they enter, they know they talk again. Okay, this restructuring, when we talk about, so there are so many of our people, even from the South Side, we're going to, oh, we need to restructure. But once they don't enter federal level, they don't get appointment, they go just fucking work for their pockets. So until even we in the South Side, look at NDDC now, the small organization where it was even set up, say, okay, maybe we take the help ourselves. What did they happen there? People go, our people go also enter there, they go chop them. But back to this meeting, the apology like Austin, my brother Austin talk. Till now, since on Tuesday, we don't get apology. They don't apologize. So, what I will suggest to this country, because as the matter be, the food where the whole country they chop, they come from our region. And this oil where would they look? It's not be renewable resources. They finish. It go finish. But we don't forget, coal used to be the energy. Are we talking of coal today? So this one you go finish. So the earlier we set our house in order in the south side, I'm very happy now. Say Edo, Delta, Rivers, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, all the states in the south side, they are all in the same political party. All of them are PDP states. So because everything in our place now, so they politicize everything. But
people, please, you know, this is a matter that if you are there, if you are watching this program, share the broadcast, because we don't know where it will go, you know, and it will go far, you know, based on your support by sharing. The truth of the matter is this: I try to avoid, you know, speaking to the sentiment of this North and South divide, but with what is happening in Nigeria, what has been happening in Nigeria historically, there is no way we cannot talk about all of these things when we say if they make person head they burst. Hello.
Hello, it's me again, Pastor here. I want to make some little contribution, please.
Go ahead, sir.
You see, we cannot continue to blame the federal government or the North solely for our problems. Part of the problems we encourage, we sustain them. If we have one El-Rufai in the south, I'm telling you, the situation is going to change. El-Rufai can say what he wants to say, can do what he says he wants to do, can even threaten the West, and he gets away with it. Here we are in the south, at local government, at federal level, local and state level. We get resources. We also receive allocation from federal government. What are we doing with the resources? If you go around the whole of South South, there is little or no development. Is it pipe-borne water? Is it road? Is it schools? Primary, secondary school institutions are dilapidated. The North, they have their own interest. They pursue it. They use every avenue to pursue their own interest. In 1993, I can't remember whether it was 1993 or so, when MK Abiola was campaigning in Niger Delta. He looked at the region. One area was brightly lit, and he said, "Oh, we have light all over," and the other side in pitch darkness. No, they told him, "Well, where you have electricity, that is where the Europeans are living. The other side is where Nigerians are living." And he made the commitment he was going to bring about fundamental changes. You know what happened after that election? It was annulled, and the North went away with it. Now, Fulani headsmen in South South or in the whole of the South can carry AK-47. This is military-grade weapon. Nobody stops them. But we in the South, we are not even allowed to carry ordinary local guns to defend ourselves. You talk of the meeting that proved abortive. And my brother rightly put it, how many people have resigned? Nobody. You know why they have not resigned? It's because of their selfish interest. The vice president is from the South, not South. And if it were a Northerner, I'm telling you, my brother, either he will resign or he will be a big critic of the administration in power. You know the relationship between Obasanjo and Atiku anyway. And we also talked about projects. Recently, we had a revelation how much that were budgeted and spent on spurious projects. Projects you cannot even see. The one you see, they are not worth a penny. And our people did not protest. Our people did not demonstrate because quite a number of them, they gave their own cut. If a project were to be executed in your own village, in your own town, with a traditional ruler here, youth leader over there has received something, and we all keep quiet, nothing is going to change. Until we rise up and confront first local, state, and federal, things are not going to move forward. You talk about restructuring. I'm telling you, that constitution we debate, we talk about every day, that needs to change. The bulk of the contribution were made by people from the South, not from the North. the North just make sure that their own interest is protected. Now, you talk of Minister for Transport or the one in charge of railway from Nigeria to Nigeria Republic. Where is he from? Is he not from the South? My roommate in the university, Fashola, I think he's in charge of, is he works? Is he not from the South? How many roads in the South, federal roads, are motorable? Until we in the South hold the bull by the horn and confront it, the problem we are facing in the South, we cannot move forward. Thank you very much.
God bless you, my brother. Thanks for your contribution. That's a very good one. It's incisive, as always. This caller just made a useful contribution. While I agree with everything he said, the part that I do not fully agree with is this. The issue of, what our leaders are doing with our resources, okay, is another debate entirely. Oh, they are giving us 13% derivation. What are we doing with it? It's another debate entirely. The issue is that we need to fight for everything that belongs to us. So if we fight for how we they use what belongs to us, when they're with us, that becomes a different debate. So it is not an excuse to say because they will not use this money, they get well, they make they take hold of the one that they take hold on. So I think this is where the argument actually lies. Maybe we understand that, so maybe we don't mix them up. Of course, we know that our people are our problem. That is why this debate is ongoing. That's why this discourse is ongoing. Imagine, NSAS matter. These guys went to Shehu Fela Kuti's shrine. Go block him because of the one meeting. They didn't allow anybody to go to that shrine. Use police and everything to intimidate our own, by our own, because they are heeding the bidding of the Northerners. Because they are heeding to the bidding, to the very bidding of the Northerners. We cannot allow that to continue. We cannot allow that to continue. This is why some of us are very angry. This comrade from Edo, he told the governors to their faces that you guys are our problems. You have become, political hallelujah boys. I heard the other day, talking on television, and was saying that, Buhari is this, Buhari, everybody has to, the way they hold the people who are working for Buhari as ministers, as this, as that, what are we seeing from them? In what way are they representing our interests? Even the vice president of Nigeria. You can clearly see that the wish of Buhari to satisfy the Northerners, we they see him on a daily basis. I've never had in history. The worst recession we have ever had in our history. Under the watch of Buhari. People cannot eat. Buhari came into power, bag of rice in Nigeria was 8,000 naira. Now it did not cross 30,000. If people are not aware, a pound sterling is already over 600 naira. Our money is being devalued on a daily basis because of bad leadership, bad economic policies, and I will see them. They began to bring out how much billions they spend when we get inside lockdown. Who they spend the money for, we don't know. I don't want to personalize this matter to mobile first. Austin, what is the way forward, sir, in this matter?
And I've been seeing at the same pain almost all our viewers get, including Tony and myself.
Let me take this caller. Hello, sir. Where are you calling from? What's your name?
Hello.
Hello.
Obota,
sir.
Me here.
So what's it? You are a live program. Can you speak English so that people can hear you, sir?
Yeah, I will definitely. I will turn to English. I just want to make the greeting in my own dialect.
Oh, God bless you. Where's the sir? Who you are, me, Baba?
Yeah. On the topic you and other brothers are deliberating on. So the fact is that as a Nigerian, I am highly disappointed in we from the southern part of the country. Not only our representative as the governor and the parliamentarians, but the people also I am highly disappointed that we just now make talking, everyday talking as a culture and tradition without action. So if you see the Northerners, they don't talk. They just go ahead and do whatever they like. We are conquered region. That is one point, right? Then the second point, if you want to look at the situation, go back and have a reflection on how the Igbos, I am not an Igbo man, yes. How the Igbos were treated during the Civil War and after the Civil War, then compare it with this era of Boko Haram. We are more than 10 years inside this Boko Haram issue. Now, do not look at how the federal government is so concerned using the country resources, financial resources, to settle the issue of Boko Haram, of which was caused within themselves. And it is being caused by their people. The problem is being caused by their people, but at the expense of everybody in the country, especially the southern people. Then the third point is the governors. How are the governors made governor? How do they become governor in the southern part of the country? So without the northerners making decision on who becomes the governor in the south, it doesn't work. And our brothers, they know this. That is the strategy. And they make them to understand that this is our interest and you must sign this agreement in order for us to make you governor. So that is how they become governor. So they are being placed under condition before they become governors. So the number 4 point is that without the southern people being enlisted into the security structure, so where do we have the force to defend ourselves or to even talk and protect ourselves in the event of any eventuality? So it is not possible. So we are conquered people.
The caller was making a good point. He was calling through WhatsApp, and this one is coming from direct call. Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, how are you?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, just a quick one. I was watching you. Hello, guys. I'm quite enjoying it.
Can you speak a bit louder, sir? I can't even hear you from here. I'm sure the audience will not be, the viewers will not be hearing you as well.
So, can you hear me now?
A bit better. Go ahead, sir.
I'm just saying that it's clear and obvious that our so-called southern leaders cannot govern us without bowing down to the House. They put them there purely for their own interest. We will not get anything done against a fundamental restructure starting from our own southern leaders. Number one, before you become anything in the south, put NDDC there. At the end of it, most of the contracts are awarded to the houses. Any substantial division of wealth in Nigeria will not happen until the so-called gold in the north becomes a national resources and the oil is. Till that is done, we do not have any reason to be in one nation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. That point is well noted. This man corroborated on that point, the point made by the penultimate.
We have been talking since independence, and continue talking will now give them our strategy.
Okay. Austin.
Yeah.
You were on your feet. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. All the points that our two previous callers have made are noted. I think the question now is, how are we going to make our voice heard? Remember, we said in this program, if you don't demand, you won't get. Freedom come, freedom come by demand.
By struggle.
Freedom come. So now, what I think, in my view, I think all members of Senate from Niger Delta and South South, all members of House of Rep from South South and Niger Delta should boycott plenary as a way of protest. And it should also extend to the States House of Assembly. Really, they are representing us. The governors, okay, cannot say they will not govern. They have to interact with federal government. But this, our representative, should say that they feel slighted. And because of that, they boycott plenary for 1 week. Because we have to do something to drag the federal government to know that what is done is wrong. Because this has to happen. Imagine the deputy Senate president is from Niger Delta. He hasn't spoken a word. He's from a Delta state, the region that has been marginalized. He hasn't spoken a word. So if they don't fight, Lamte, how are we going to achieve it? And after all, they have immunity. They cannot be arrested. So they need to boycott as a way of calling on the federal government to come and talk to them. If not, this will just be another story that will wash away. But me and you understand that because their hands are not clean, they cannot come to equity. That's our problem. Do you expect the chairman of Niger Delta Conference are multi-factorial? But we cannot say we have to rely, we have to just leave it like that. We have to do something. We really need to do something to let the federal government know that we are not happy, that we are aggrieved. And because of that, somebody needs to come to us. Unfortunately, it is those people that have the powers now that can do that. I am leaving the governors out. I am calling on members of House of Representatives, members of House of Senate, and by extension, the State House of Assembly to boycott on the ball is restructuring. If restructuring doesn't happen, I can assure you we are heading for calamity. Even days may be postponed, but there is strong tendency it will come back. We need to come to the table. Our Muslim, our northern brothers, our eastern brothers, our southern brothers, we don't have anything we are fighting for. Let us come to the table and talk on equity, on how the country is going to be governed. As it is now, we are not equal. This has just been rubbed on our eyes. Niger Delta now need our leaders. All State House of Assembly members, Representative and Senate need to boycott plenary to show the government that we are aggrieved. If not, they won't listen to us.
Thank you very much, Austin Remiran. People of Nigeria, you know, across the world, this matter is a son and bred in Nigeria. I know the political history of Nigeria to the best of my knowledge. I know where we are coming from, and I know where we are. And it will be most unfortunate that if in this era we are alive, privileged to be alive in this era, and we do not make contributions to this discourse is ongoing. That is why we are very concerned about the level of this marginalization that is taking place right now. The way that Nigeria is being neo-colonized. Let me take this caller, Jare. Hello. 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 I want to quickly go to, you know, my brother, Dr. Agbons. Dr. Agbons, give me the state of things. Let me take this call. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good afternoon, sir. Your name and where you are calling from, and go ahead, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening. What is your name and where are you calling from? Can you speak louder, please?
Okay, my name is Deba Barry. I'm calling from Italy. I just came in on the topic of discussion. It's so unfortunate that the nation we live, ever since we got our independence, we've never been one. We've never been one in that country. There has been places. Imagine right the right.
We can barely hear this caller. I'm just going to, you know, end the call. We no time to, you know, to waste. So one in this country, and as a matter of fact, because we have never been one in this country, is the major reason why some of us are calling for us to have this discourse. It is a major reason why some of us are saying that the marriage that we have as a nation is an illicit one. It's a dangerously fake marriage. It's a marriage that was made, you know, at the convenience of the British. A marriage for the interest of the British people. Not because we came together by way of referendum to decide how we want to live. Not because we came together as a people, even when the British had left, to say, okay, Igbo, outside Yoruba, Fulani, whatever, we are not the same. We don't even have the same, you know, cultural parentage, as it were. Let us now decide the terms of our relationship as a people. Because what exists right now is full of disdain. It's fake, it's illicit. It's not sustainable. Today we are already having different issues across the nation that we cannot marry. These issues are so difficult to marry, and that is why we must restructure. Today you are sending one man from the north or whatever to go and become commissioner in Edo State, who doesn't even know the language of the people, doesn't know the terrain. You post another one from Edo to another place to go and become commissioner where he doesn't know anything, and you put the police this thing in the exclusive list that only the federal government can legislate on. That is rubbish. We are the only federation in this world, in this whole wide world, that does that. So if we are calling for this restructuring, we are not stupid. We are not stupid. And that is what South Southerners should see. Whether you are a governor, you are a senator, I think right now, like my brother said, all the Southern political leaders, they should be holding a meeting to decide the way forward on this matter. We cannot take this anymore. This slap is too much. Dr. Agbos, let me hear your voice on this matter, Jare, as a way forward.
Comrade Lante, I feel we are all feeling the pain of this huge punch that happened on Tuesday over this South South meeting. The truth of the matter is that, like,
please, if you want to call, sorry, sir. If anybody wants to call, take some pace and call directly. Don't call through WhatsApp.
And both you and Austin have said, if the country is not restructured, I don't think Nigeria can survive, because everything is just pulling a different direction. So restructuring this country is going to be the solution to all these problems we are having, whether it's in security, whether it's in education, whether it's in health, whether it's in transportation, everything. Before this program, the volume of items on the exclusive legislative list, people should Google this thing. They are too much. And like you said, Nigeria is the only federation where this kind of thing happen. Even the United Kingdom, Great Britain, that put South and Northern Nigeria together. What do we have? Is it not devolution of powers? How many nations in the United Kingdom? Is it not 4? Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, and England. And they legislate differently. So the Americans will copy their federal system. Is it not 50 states they have? Don't you see how they run?
Brother, let's take this caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. What's your name and where are you calling from? Please tune down your device. So
Hello, my name is Stevie Ken. I'm calling from Germany.
Go ahead, sir.
Hello.
Go ahead. We can hear you.
Yes, I want to do it now, please. Okay. My name is Stevie Ken. I want to thank you guys for what you guys are doing. I just have 2 things I want to contribute for this topic.
Okay, I think this caller doesn't know what to do. Okay, let's go ahead, sir. Yes, you were.
I think we lost him. So, like I was saying, so except this country we restructure, nothing is going to happen. But the painful thing is, those that are our representative, those who represent us, our political elite, they cannot see beyond their nose. That is why when they get to that federal level, even when they are at state level, they don't even see, they don't look at the future. Because the current system we are operating is not.
Thank you very much, Dr. Agbons. The country is not going to go in flames. Not yet. Not yet. We are going to give the benefit of that. Let me hear it from this caller. Hello, sir. Please, can you just go straight to your contribution, sir? We don't have too much time. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. My contribution is, if you see what the Northerners are doing, you guys, it's just like a clear vision. You have to see that these people, they already know where Nigeria is going. The restructure that you guys are talking about, I can tell you, sorry to say that, you will see, till God comes, the Northerners will never restructure Nigeria. Mark my word. The only thing I just want to contribute directly, I would like that with the South Southern, if it is possible to make a platform where mostly we that live in diaspora, we have to plan something to motivate our people back home. So that we can see there is nothing wrong if we start to demand, if we can go on our own. It might sound somehow really stupid. You know, we can demand that we want to go on our own. If we come in that way, maybe they will respect. Not if you tell them to restructure Nigeria. They will never restructure Nigeria. They will never restructure that bullshit they put there in national. If we start, okay, we decided to go on our own way. If you look at Nigeria, we have everything that they use in Nigeria. We have it. It's come from our own land. Look at how they send everybody here. Look at, if you talk about school, the road, the investment, nothing is there. So if we decided to say, okay, we don't want anymore. No. If we can unite together from here to lay the foundation, then we can manage to talk to our people who is back home. We will see how we decide one word. Leave the governor, leave all the people that are in the office. We the common people, we can do this. We can do this. So see how we can talk to our people.
Thank you very much. But that
can lay this foundation. It might not be 2 days, but if we work on that, it would be better. You guys forget the structure of Nigeria or no? If we not, people who are really stupid. They are not stupid. They are very intelligent. But they look stupid, but they know what they're doing. But we the South South, we think we are clever. At the same time, we are not clever.
All right, my friend. Thank you very much for your contribution. That's a good one. It's noted. Dr. Agbons, you could hear him.
Yes, I heard him.
I know. I talk as much as possible, but I equally like that we act. And I think I very much agree with what this man is saying. I think there is the need for us to start a coordinated movement. Not from the top, the way it is right now, because our governors, they cannot fight their masters. It is the same reason why the ministers will not resign, minister from South South. It is the same reason why those at the National Assembly will not protest this injustice. Probably, like Obama believes that change does not come from top downwards, but it comes from down upwards. We probably need to start our own South South movement from the down upwards. And on that note, from this table, we are going to start to investigate to see the possibility of congregate. Let's begin to discuss, because we have seen that if we don't restructure Nigeria, the future of our children's children is actually going to be nowhere. We must make deliberate effort as a matter of urgent national security to start the process of restructuring this country we will call our own. And I want to appeal from this table. I'm going to appeal again tomorrow and the day after and every day going forward, that the IPOB members, the Igbos, you guys need to drop this your what's it called, fragmented Biafra arrangement. Let all of us come on that one platform of the South and pursue one goal. Make it collective. Huge effort. If we are able to get the result, it will be good for everybody. If we get them, we not see good, then we can decide. If Biafra want to go, or the Dua want to go, Igodomigo don't want to stay on our own, or want to stay as middleways, everybody will not decide. Nobody go cheat anybody. But there is the need for us to discuss. Our terms of relationship, of togetherness today is faulty. It's not sustainable. It's a fake marriage, and many of us want to pull out of it. Let me take this caller before I talk to my people. Hello. Hello, well done, sir. Where are you calling from? What's your name?
My name is Richard. I called before. The line went off.
Just go straight to the point, sir. Just go straight. Many people are calling.
Okay. What I was trying to say is that it is high time we lose hope on our representatives, because these are governors, our ministers, our reps, our senators. They've never really represented us well. We need to form a forum, a forum that will speak for ourselves, that will champion the cause of this. We need to channel our energy into either we divide the nation or we have a better referendum, a better the restructuring. But I know the Northerners will not allow us to carry out restructuring. We need to divorce it. It's not working. We can't imagine. If you look at when NSAS came, who were those that suffered the NSAS? It is our people. And who sent the soldiers? It is our same people. We need to take a different change, a different course from these people. Because those we are electing into office, they are going there for their own stomach. Their stomach infrastructure. They don't represent us. They are not there to speak our voice, to speak our mind. They are there to speak their own personal issues, their personal issues. I believe we, both Nigerians in diaspora and home, should come together in simple terms to have one voice, that is the Southern Nigeria, to say enough is enough. We don't want this marriage again. We need to break stop. We need to divorce ourselves. Let them go, and we go on our own. As we go on our own, we can form a better country, a better Nigeria than what we are having now. How can there be a good in Zamfara that belongs to Zamfara? But oil in South South belongs to Nigeria. Who does that?
All right, thank you very much, sir, for your contribution. Let me quickly make one point very clear here. It's important we understand that on this platform, we are not debating, we are not discussing, at least we have not got to that point. We are not debating, the division. We are not debating succession. We are not discussing, the issue that has to do with succession. That's what we are discussing. Our debate is that we want to have a better Nigeria. There's still chance, there's still opportunity for us to do so. It is only when every avenue of that has been exhausted and it is not happening, then, of course, the issue of everybody go your own becomes an option. Okay, I think it should be understood if we can get it right. And restructuring is one of those elements, one of those, ingredients that we need to get it right. So if we can get restructuring, Nigeria definitely will be on the right path. Austin, I bring you your boss, sir. How would you assess this contribution so far from these people?
You couldn't have been more succinct with what you have said. And another thing too, let me allay the fear of people. The only constant thing in life is change. If we eventually restructure and it's not working, we will change again. I give you an example. In America, recently, at least everybody about my age will know, when Bill Clinton or George Bush, and as we are seeing now with Donald Trump, that if you are beating your opponent with less than 1%, it's an automatic recount. That is how people work, because different things happen and you change. For us to say that since 1960, even up to 1999, we are still going to remain like this, when the people involved in the whole process are crying, it is not good. Change is the only thing that can help us stand us. We have established on our program, we believe in the unity of Nigeria, but we also believe that if Nigeria is to fall ahead and be successful, we all need to come to the table equally. And that is what we want. And Comrade has put it so clear that it is only when we've exhausted that we will then go the other way. Nigeria together, we are stronger. But we want to be equal. We want everybody to have opportunity for growth and development. My Southern brothers are Niger Delta people. We need to look for a way of forcing the hands of our representative to make that change. And I also want to say, 2023 is just round the corner. the basis for you to support any candidate should also be based on restructuring. Those ones there now, they failed us. I see no reason why they should be elected on that ground. Should they come back to us to tell us that they will restructure? The number 4th man in Nigeria, as I speak, is from Niger Delta. His people has just been insulted. We have not heard a word from him. That is seriously unforgivable and very unbecoming of a man with that kind of status. That shows how they've used our people to marginalize and extortion. You didn't give a statement to show that you are angry. We just left them like that. They must understand. Okay, look at what has happened now with COVID-19. Many of them cannot travel. I think you thought you were going to access health anywhere. It's come to you now. Whatever we are saying here is not for selfish interest. The beneficiaries of restructuring will not be Lante, myself, or Tony. It will be for everybody and for our generation yet unborn. You make mistakes, you learn lessons, and you move forward. That is the purpose. It's not to change anything. It's to restructure for our lives to be better. For you to be proud of your country, and I'll be proud of my country as well. So those people listening to us in high and low places, use your pocket now when those living around you are suffering. The NSAS protest, you can say, did not go so well, but that is a child's play. More will come. More will come if we don't restructure. This is the only weapon and the key we have. We must use it, Nigerians. We must use it. Don't think of the pounded yam today. Think of the everlasting yam that will produce the pounded yam for the future. Restructuring remains the only way and the key for success.
Thank you very much, my brother Austin. We are now coming very close to the end of this broadcast. I want to, first and foremost, appreciate everybody who's been part of this process. But I want to say, this is important, that given the way this discussion has gone, I'm going to join my team, just some other people. We are going to try to, of course, start movement, okay? If that movement is to be extended to the entire southern part of Nigeria, then if there's need for that, we're going to do that. But the way that structure is going to be in the coming days and weeks, we are going to be talking about it on this platform. There is a need for us at the grassroots to start this process of galvanizing ourselves, of congregating, and of course, forming that block that will be a voice going forward. We should, as a matter of urgent national security, as a matter of serious urgency, we should begin to come together as a formidable block, even approaching the 2023 in question. We should need for us to have a common purpose, because a common problem usually calls for common concern. Now we have a common issue, and that common issue is that we at the South region of Nigeria, we are hugely marginalized. On top of our own natural wealth, we have been cheated. Some of us, our own people, are cockroaches selling us out. It therefore means that we, who are the cocoa below level, at the bottom plate, we need to come together so that we call our own to order, condense ourselves, evaporate when necessary, and of course make the point that we need to make when appropriate. So we will jumpstart that process. We don't know how that process is going to go, where it's going to lead to, but it is necessary that process starts. And so the structure and the way it's going to go, we will embark on, interaction with people of like minds, with people who are interested in this matter, and let's let the structure will continue. We are going to continue to make the noise. Speak to the truth. As a pyramid that is standing on its head, Nigeria as it stands has no leadership. Nigeria as it stands is a country that is born on falsehood, on illicit, on fake, whatever, on individuals' interest, not to the interest of everybody. And to that extent, we start to challenge the marriage. If anybody is out there who wants to say that, told my fathers that they were not part of the decision to amalgamate Nigeria, they were not part of the marriage, Nobody has spoken to whatever, what's it called, decision we came together to take to say we want to become Nigeria. Now that we have got to this point, we love that Nigeria should exist. Because if it does, her diversity is beautiful enough to make her the greatest country in this world. But we call it one that, as about name you want to call it, let us decide how the future of the country is going to be. We have children. These children are going to have their own children. Those are going to have their own children. We can't continue to live. We have lived like this for more than 60 years. We should not live like this for another 60 years. Before the next 40 years, that is the option and that is the route we are traveling. Dr. Agbons, please, a last word for the audience, please.
Your summary is very, very apt, well stated. And just to, in the name of this program, the Comrade and Friends on the Comrade Show, let all our viewers know that when we talk about restructuring Nigeria, we never one day, we are not insinuating the breakup as done in other places and they work. So we cannot keep doing the same thing and expect a different outcome or a different result. This current system is a failure. It has organically and systematically failed, and we need to change it. And the only way we can do that is to restructure. And I also agree, if the top down is not working, then it has to be down up. I'm very much in support of that. And Nigerians know this. Let us all have the mind that if we restructure the country and every part of Nigeria is growing at its own pace, we will be the better for it, and our children and their children's children will be better for it. That is my whole summary.
God bless you. Austin Ramira.
I cannot add any more. Thank you, our viewers, for listening. Let us think Nigeria. Let us think restructuring.
Thank you, my brother. So, viewers, I want to quickly thank everybody who's been part of this program. This is the Comrade Show. I mean, the Comrade and Friends, the segment. And I want to thank my colleagues. I call them the Musketeers. Okay, they've got the eye to look through the needle, the eye of the needle, and of course see it the way it is. And we say it the way we feel it, and all of that. We know they pretend for here. And I want to appreciate you guys. You guys make us to hear, and of course, to be part of this process. And if you're not yet a follower of the Comrade Show, what are you waiting for? If you love what we do here, please just click follow. If you like what we do, equally like the Comrade Show. All of this, make us know that, of course, we are reaching people. So I want to thank everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. You've been there. Rosemary Excel. May God bless you. Thank you so very much. You've been there. Roland, Kingsley Hatter, all you this matter. And of course, when that structure is laid, we are going to hope that everybody will key into that structure. Gradually. Freedom come by struggle, freedom come by struggle, Freedom come by struggle, freedom by struggle, freedom come by struggle, freedom. Thank you very much. Have a good night, everybody.
Comrade live on Facebook and YouTube. Like us, follow us.